Good evening and welcome back to FIFA 23 in the Barrow career mode, and we are starting Season 7. Here we go, guys. Season 7. You wouldn't believe I'm still playing FIFA 23 on the channel, but of course I am. Of course I am. This Barrow career mode is not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to keep going, keep playing until we've achieved what we want to achieve, or we run out of time on the save file. But for the minute, here we go. Season 7. And we've got a exciting time of it. We've got a huge exciting time of it. We're going to check out what our objectives are, take a look at our current squad and how we kind of lining up, and then see what we want to do. In this first episode, all we will do is end up playing our first league game of the season. But before that, we've got preseason, we've got transfers, we've got everything we've got to do. We've got to look at the squad again and just kind of scout out what we want to do, plan out a little bit more, and have a look at this season as we go by. So, first things first, let's take a look at the squad, how we left it from the end of last season. So, what have we got in goalkeepers? Okay, we've got 3 goalies. It would actually be nicer if it would organise it by the overall, but that's not really doing it. So, Kai Dickinson has been transfer listed. I'd probably stick to that. We don't really need 3 keepers, but it's not a bad idea to have 3 keepers, but anyone kind of below 60 on the ratings now is not even really looking in on the on the youth squad, if you want to put it that way. Left backs, yeah, see Hawkins is transfer listed. Sadler and Armour are our kind of first choice, second choice. Now centre backs, we've got 5 centre backs. We've got Mac, Miller, Williams, Price, and Ezra Powell, and they're all rated 60 plus. Mac is by far the highest rated. Jamie Miller in at 25, rated 68, and then everyone else is kind of on the younger side of things. 5, basically everyone is unhappy with their contract at the minute, except for a few players. So we're gonna have to try and watch that a little bit more. But centre-backs, we're looking pretty good. No need to really go crazy there. If we could find an upgrade that isn't going to break the bank, that would be useful. But not really too worried about that. Right back, we've got Cruzy in check. Sam Czech, 21 rated 75, is by far, the first choice. But Cruzy's not a bad backup. Maybe we could try and find a slightly better backup. But Cruzy's been with us for a while. So I don't really want to kind of dump him out for no reason, if you know what I mean. Yeah, cool. Okay, CDM, we've got Bradley Holmes and Joe Grayson. Of course, we've also got George Thomason, who is being converted as we speak into a DM. He's not quite there just yet. But it's going to take a while, actually. It makes no sense that it's going to take that long, if I'm being honest. But we're playing him as a CDM either way, because we don't really use regular CMs. We use CDMs or CAMs. That's about it. But yeah, that's what we're looking at in... Oh, the transfer window's not even open yet. So Grayson is still with us. It might be an idea to kind of advance a day. Maybe kind of get those transfers done and dusted. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We'll advance one day and kind of... There we go. Everything's going to change now. So... Grayson has gone. Hugo Hunt has gone. Transfer budget has gone up by a good amount, so that's pretty dang good. And now we can go back, look at the squad again, and kind of see where we stand a little bit more. So down to CDM, we've got Holmesy and Thomason. So Holmesy is the backup for Thomason. That's fine. On the left, we've got Charles Kent out on loan, but we've got JJ and Marcus Davies. Yep, that's pretty dang cool. Look at that, Charles Kent can play in a lot of areas. That's really useful. So I don't know how long he's been on loan, but he'll come back probably, I don't know, it might be a January, it might be the end of the season. Hard to say. But you know what? 65 rated, age 18. He's like, he's in the pack. He's doing pretty well. Ollie Sutton, of course, is our captain and also our cam. We'll keep Ollie Sutton as captain for this season. No drama with that. Bobby Mitchell has been transfer listed because he's 59 rated. He's not the best of the bunch. And now on the right wing, we've actually got a lot of players on the right wing as well. We've got Ben Whitfield, 68 rated. Freeman has actually overtaken him now. He's 69 rated, but he is still... Change position. There we go. We can change his position now. So he's now a right mid. That's great. Freeman is now first choice on that. Brown is transfer listed, so hopefully we can kind of offload him in this season. Barnes, Whitfield, Thompson. Do we need that many? I don't think we need that many, but there's no need to sell players off for kind of no reason. So we'll list Thompson. We'll also list Barnes as well. Smythe is on the transfer list. Robbie Gotts, GG, and Leonard Collin, our French striker we signed not too long ago. And then obviously Ethan Stone, kind of bringing up the rear, a good backup. There are 4 strikers. No real need to worry about those. Colin wants a little bit more game time, which is difficult when you've got 3 strikers and I play in a 2-person formation. 2 up top kind of formation. So, yeah, a little bit difficult there. We'll take a look at what the first team kind of looks like right now. That's the wrong team sheet, actually. Let's go into the team sheet. Barrow default. Robbie Gotts. They're very even there. The dribbling and the passing going to Robbie Gotts, the physical, the shooting and the pace going to Colin. But the gaps are quite big. You know what I mean? Like that passing gap is nearly it's 9 points. It's nearly 10 points. The other gaps are not very much at all. So it's a really balanced kind of choosing between those two is going to be quite difficult. Freeman definitely goes in over Ben Whitfield. Ben Whitfield has been like an absolute servant. He is not going anywhere like anytime soon. Like I'll keep him around just because he's an absolute servant. He's done so well for us. But I do think he loses out on first team football just because Freeman has kind of boosted up, earned his place. Okay, let's take a look at the objectives. So, youth development, sign 1 player in the youth academy to the midfielder. We'll definitely do that. And sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years with a potential. Yeah, we'll definitely do that as well. Get 10 home wins. We can definitely do that. The fact that it's in the championship might be tough, but if we really focus on those home games, I think we can do that. Increase your club worth by 50% through player sales and competition prize money. Okay, it's already done 2% of that, so that's interesting. 50%, so if you're worth, $1 million, increase by 50% would be a 500,000. So we should be able to do that easy. Finish mid-table, reach the round of 16. That could be tough, the round of 16, but finishing mid-table, I think we can do. And Continental is obviously not there. So at the minute, we're a bit weak, but these objectives, I think finally, the board is giving us a break, and we're going to see that kind of thumbs down at the top left there. We're going to see that change and go up to a thumbs up, or, like the dark green, like they're really happy with us. They're really, really happy with us. Okay, so let's go to the scouting network. We've got 1 scout. We could probably afford to hire a second scout here. Wow, 2.7. I mean, we've got to do it just because that is... Ewan Lancaster is going to give us, like, a lot more. I'm going to fire Jackson Hartley. We're going to use Ewan Lancaster to set up another scouting network in England all the way 3 months. And we're going to go, like, first team. Oh, no, we can't do first team. So, because that's a different type of scouting. But we're just going to do anything and see what he can give us. He'll be a better scout than our scout was before. But, of course, our scout before did do some good for us. There's no doubt in that either. Okay. Okay, instructions-wise, I'm fairly certain the instructions are just first team quality. That's all we're kind of looking at the minute. And then we kind of have to scout through it ourselves, kind of like sift through the number of players that have been brought to us. So let's do that. Change the view. And we're still trying to keep it realistic. So players that play in England or players that are from the British Isles or something like that, they are kind of free, like for me to have a look at, basically. But players who let's say there's a German player who's played in Germany his whole life. I'm not sure my scouts are going to kind of know about him unless he's like absolutely top tier. So that's kind of what I mean by like keeping things kind of realistic in that way. Yeah. Okay. So we've got a Chelsea player, an English player who's in Brazil, free agent. Okay, and we're going to remove players from the list if they don't kind of fit that kind of realism threshold, let's say. Okay, quite a few players here now. Some of these players are, of course, players we've looked at before and kind of seen what their deal is. Harry Carter, you're not really much of an upgrade, I'm afraid, but we'll keep having a look at you. Magoma. Don't think... No, you're seeing that's not an upgrade. 32. I don't know. Well, what we'll do is we'll keep kind of sifting through, just see what we can see. So let's change that view again. Actually, Krylov is in the Netherlands, so I can keep those players. Douglas Anderson, where are you scouting? It looks like you're scouting in Scotland. Okay, so that's why there's going to be a lot of Scottish teams here. But still finds free agents from like around Europe, around the world, really. There's just so many players. Oh, no, I didn't mean to delete that, lad. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Down to Jordan Bradbury. So he's scouting in the Republic of Ireland. Okay, so change that view. And do the same thing again. We just got to filter through everything. Then have a look at all the players. This episode is going to be a longer episode, guys. Like, it just is going to be because it's kind of a reset episode. Start of the season. We kind of have to do a big reset. Big sort out. Big organize. Okay, now David Bastos is in France. Okay, I can't tell if that's a French team or not. I think it is. I think that is. Yeah. Okay. Now Brian Sanders, where are you? You're in Belgium. Okay. Okay, so now we can go back through every scout, kind of have a look at the specific players. Well, basically, tell them to get scouted, more or less. So let's do that. Let's change that view. Ask everyone to get scouted and see if there are any kind of hidden gems that we want to sign. Get into the team. Staff busy. Cannot approach a retiring player. Okay. Staff busy. Okay, well, if staff are busy, then there's not much I can do about that. Let's keep moving along. Okay. James Tilley, Hammond. Hammond is doing a lot of the scouting here. Okay. Cool. Now Douglas Anderson is... Change that view. Scout out. I'm just... Everyone? Absolutely everyone. It's not... It doesn't matter how many we're kind of having a look at. If we can find the hidden gems that are going to boost our squad, we want to find them. You know, we've got to do our best. Oh, okay. A rated 67, 67, 69. 6'3". Swinkles or Swinkles could be a good 69. It's not really an upgrade. I'm gonna say it here. I'm gonna make the kind of sweeping statement. An upgrade is 70 plus at this point. So that's what we're gonna treat that as. Okay, now Riley Hammond is gonna be scouting a lot of players here. Yeah, indeed, a lot of players. So keep scouting as many as we can get. Staff busy, okay. So we've actually reached our kind of limit already. But that's fine. We'll keep going. We'll keep working through the kind of backlog of players that we've got here. And if we get down to the bottom, we can see a CDM of Magoma is an upgrade, technically, but I've got Jonathan. I'm not going to... yeah, I've got Jonathan, so there's no need. There's no need. Emerson 74, rate 23, playing out in Spain. Valley. There's no need. Okay, so 22 players. Could we scout any more of these lads now, or is that... No, okay, still can't do so. That's fine. We'll go back. Once we have a load of scout reports, we'll then learn a load more overalls for players that we can have a look at and stuff like that. So we're going to the transfer hub as well. These are on our short list. Hope. Hope might be useful. Emerson as well. Well, Emerson I can't really... Can't really grab. What do you... Yeah, no, there's no... Yeah, no, okay, so fine. Getting rid of those guys off the list just because I don't want to be forking out 3 or 4 million. That's quite literally going to be like a good chunk of my budget. But looking at free agents, looking at certain players, if they are like a really good upgrade, 75 plus kind of thinking, then we will have a look. There we go, an offer for Smythe, which is great. We'll accept that. See if he can kind of get gone. A loan might be good. And Rory Barnes says the same thing. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We're coming up to that first friendly. Oh, here we go. That Smythe is gone. Benjamin Smythe goes to Bolzano or to Tirol, Bolzano, Bolzen. Decent price. We only get a D for it, but that's okay. It's still a bit of money that we didn't have before, 180,000. Which I think if we look at the squad hub, it said like our wages are 69,000. So almost 70k a week for our, for our whole squad. That's going to have to change because there's a lot of players who said they are not happy on their contract. And there's also going to be a lot of players who are kind of getting low on their contract, like months left on their contract as well. So, okay, is the first team ready? First team is ready. More or less. I think Ezra Miller has actually earned himself. Not Ezra Miller, sorry, Ezra Powell. I think he's earned himself the first team position for the start of this season. If he doesn't live up to the hype of last year, when I was really kind of hyping him up, thinking he was doing really, really well, then we'll kind of swap that around again. Okay, and now contracts time. So looking at the kind of bottom right of the screen here, you see the thumbs up or the thumbs down. See, there's a thumbs down on Dickinson for playtime because he never plays. Corrin has kind of got a thumbs down as well. But if we increase that contract, 2 thumbs down, they're probably not too mad. 3 thumbs down, they're gonna want to leave. So we're gonna actually go across to the financials, and he's got 3 years on his contract. But there's... If he's not, you know what? If he's not happy, we'll delegate it. So we'll just swap between the two. He's on 1,000 in a minute. He's not happy with what he's on. We'll delegate that renewal. Start the offer at... That's a little bit too much for me. We'll start the offer at 2,000. See where it goes. Release clause of 2.3. Extension of 1 year. You know what? I can live with that. I can actually live with that. That's okay. Armour is happy. That's good. Sadler is not. On 600, yeah, that's probably time for an upgrade for yourself as well. We'll go down to 1.9, see what they are willing to... That's brilliant. Yeah, we'll take that. Sadler moves up a little bit. Hawkins, transfer listed, no need to worry. Mac wants a new contract as well. To be fair, I kind of want to keep Mac happy. There's no messing around with that. Let's go down to 12,000, see what we can... Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. That's great. Hopefully that means contract is happy. Lovely. Ezra Powell, 750 at the minute. Definitely worth a little bit more than that. We'll go down to 2.6. Goes to 3.1, but that's a lovely extension. That's great. Just kind of trying to keep things under control here. Williams got 2 years. It's got 4 years actually. It's on 2K, but we'll have a look at extending that contract. Takes him to 5 years on 3.4. Yeah, I don't really want unhappy players around here. Luca Price doesn't really play a lot, but probably understands that. Again, not happy with the contract. That's a little bit too much. We're going straight to 4.1k. No need. No need for that. Miller as well. Miller is on 1.2. Definitely should be on more because playing a lot of games. Yeah. Goes up to 4.2. 2-year extension. Brilliant stuff. Sam Check. Same situation. 1.3 should be on a lot more than that. So we'll offer 8,000. Crucial. 2 years, 4 years. Lovely. Brilliant stuff. Cruzy wants more playing time. Isn't so bothered about the contract. Bradley Holmes does want a new contract. 1.3k. Not going up to that much. We'll go up to 1.2, 2.3. Sorry, 2.2, 2.3 is what's been given. That's fine. Davies, playtime and contract. Not happy with either. Whoa, yeah. I can kind of accept that when you're on 430. That's not brilliant stuff. Look at that for Davies. Takes a big extension. That's a lot of money, Joyce. Takes a 1-year extension. That's fine. Thomason's happy and happy. So is Mitchell. Sutton is not happy on 3.5. We'll delegate that. Goes up to 17. That's crazy high. Let's go down to 11. Goes to 13. That's brilliant. That's a nice extension. No need to worry there. Ben Whitfield is happy as you can think. But do we want to... No, you know what? I think... Oh, no. I can't go with the contract. Does that mean Ben Whitfield is thinking... Oh, he is retiring. Ben is retiring. So there's no transferring. There's nothing like that. Ben will play his last season with us. Pretty dang good. We'll take that. Okay, Barnes. Lovely stuff. Great extension. Even though he's going out on loan, like I'm still kind of going with the extensions here just for the purpose of keeping everything kind of nice and basically I want everyone happy. 5.8. A big increase. But we'll take the extension. Colin 4,000. Colin's not happy with 4,000. You're on. Okay. Wants a boost. We'll go offer him 6.5. Take 7.4. Still wants crucial though. We have to remember that. Robbie Gott is also not happy with the contract. And goes down to important. That is useful. That is very useful. Perhaps recognizing that Leonard came in as a younger, better player by the numbers. Let's offer you 1.8. Cool. There we go. Brilliant. So everyone should be happy on the contracts now. The wages are going to be way higher. That's actually a 60,000 increase on the wages, which is a lot of money. But like I say, I think it's worth it. Keeping everyone happy. Keeping everyone kind of the way we want them to go. I'm going to go over with a quick sim in this first game. And it's a 1-1 draw. And Augsburg only just get it back with an 88th minute. Had more possession and more shots, but they just get away with a draw there. Against the championship side. In fact, a team that's only just been promoted to the championship. So that's a weird one. Hit the advance. Rangers. Oh my word. Got Rangers in the next round. That's crazy. And I can't see us winning this. 2-1. 2-1, fair enough. We did score, that's not bad. We got a goal against Rangers, but 2-1, just a loss. Don't forget, this is pre-season. Like it doesn't really matter too much. I just want my first team kind of feeling good. Okay, loads of scouts. Loads of scouting updates. Let's take a look. 72 left wing back. No, Jack Armour's actually our player there. No need to worry. 66, that's not going to do it, I'm afraid. So let's go and have a look. 6 days remaining on those guys. 69, not going to do it. 72, not really. 66, no. And what else are we looking at? There's lots more players here already. We've got a scout, so we're going to have to do another kind of look through here. 6 days remaining. And we're going to have to kind of remove a load of players again. So quickly, just going to do this now. Okay, everyone else I think is good to get scouted. So let's go and do this. Just quickly see how many we can actually ask to be scouted. Staff busy. Okay. Staff busy. But yeah, okay, we can still do some more. As many as possible as we move through this this transfer window. Anderson can scout yourself. Okay, cool. That's a load more players going to be scouted. We'll now go into the next one. 73 left back, 18 could be useful. 71 centre back, again that could be useful. 75 striker, John Mohammed, plays for Hibernian at the minute. Again, could be useful. 6 days remaining. 73 at centre mid. No. No. Okay, more players to kind of tick off the list here, actually. Okay. Okay, they're all being scouted. That's cool. That's useful. These are all... Yeah, no, okay. So the Anderson... Everything from Scout Douglas Anderson can go. Okay, now we're on to David Bastos. Change that view real quick. 69 rated centre back. No, I don't think so. Okay. Plenty more scouting to come here, I think. Oh, scout busy now. Okay. Hammond can do some more, though. That's good. Okay. What have we got? Oh, nothing actually done yet from Bastos. Okay, let's go back into the scouting. Well, this is the report for the whole thing. Okay, that's cool. That's useful. Lots of players. Like I'm saying, lots of players here. They kind of get added to the list without me knowing really why. So we've got to kind of be careful. Make sure we go through. They can't actually do much more scouting there. There really is a lot of players, though. There really is a lot of players. Okay, cool. But it will all be worth it. All of the scouting will be worth it if we can improve our squad and kind of make ourselves, you know, real competitive. Okay, awesome. A loan to buy. No, we're gonna have to delegate that. We don't want it to be a loan to buy, just a loan, 2 years. Let's see what they say to that. S7E, I think the name of the team was. And we go into our last game. Quick sim, fix and auto replace. And again, we lose to Hellas Verona. Wow, on the last minutes again, really late goals. I don't know if that means we'll probably get knocked out of the pre-season because of that. 2 losses is probably not going to be enough. Well, it's unfortunate we didn't win, yeah, the whole cup, but also, does it matter? Really? I'm not sure it matters all too much. Loan agreement, awesome. We will accept that one. That's Dexter Thompson out on loan for another 2 years. That's brilliant. That's great news. Okay, let's move it forward. Okay, Murray Johnson. Final scout report, 70. Goalkeeper, 23. Not really an upgrade, I'm afraid. And Malcolm Gibson, 70. Left back, again, not really an upgrade. So what we will do is we will wait for a load more of those to come through, but before then we've got the game. Oh, another offer. Here we go. Brilliant. Diaruka. 2-year loan. That's exactly what we want. They've actually, it's like the game has picked up on how my business has been working. It's like we only really loan players out for 2 years. And we don't really go for too many short-term loans. Dexter Thompson, this is him leaving to go out on loan. Go and see what you can do. 2 years, show me what you got away from the club. And when you come back, we'll see what you can do then. Okay, finally, loads more scout reports. 67, not really an upgrade, I'm afraid. Joseph Ayala, 70 striker, again, not really an upgrade, I'm sorry. Leo Charles, 69, same again, really. And Josh Williams at 72 is more of an upgrade. Okay, let's go back to the scout reports. See what we can do here. So 6 days, 12 days, 6 days, 12 days. No. Hang on. Okay. Because, I mean, there are just so many players in the database of, of FIFA that it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy in the end. It's Jamal Blackman. See what we can, if we can scout you. We can scout, I'll say, so we can scout some players. Can't scout others. Oh, I just cancelled a scouting by accident. Not scouting, no. Hammond can scout a lot of players, it seems. Okay, change that view. Mohammed 75, probably worth shortlisting, then removing from the report. Okay, the midfielders. We got any full reports on midfielders? I don't think we do. Okay, fine. Reports on defenders. 72, Josh Williams, age 25. Is not better than Sam Czech, I'm afraid. So there's actually no need to keep our man around. Did I say Josh Czech? I meant Sam Czech. I'm not sure if I said the right name there. Probably worth shortlisting Rodriguez as well. I don't think so, Rob Drummond, I'm afraid. Okay, and then goalies. I can't scout both. I can't scout all three, but I'm scouting two of them. Okay, cool. That's fine. Kind of organizing it like that is probably quite useful. Let's go. It's the first game of the season, guys. It's the first competitive game. We've got the team ready. It's the first team, but look at that. We are 3 overall points away from the entire first team being 70 rated, which would be incredible. It's kind of what we're going to need to compete in the championship. And I would say the next step from here, like I was kind of talking about big upgrades, is the 75 points. So we want players to be getting up to that 70 rating this season, basically. And if they can't, if we get promoted, we're going to have to start looking at it as 75 is the baseline, and then we move upwards from there. At the minute, I'm kind of saying 70 is the baseline, but because I know we've got players who are going to upgrade over the course of this season, like Ezra Powell. Ezra Powell is probably the big one who's going to upgrade over this season. We've kind of got to look at it like that. We've kind of got to look at it as a squad needs to be at the right level to compete, basically. That's what the aim will be. So Coventry first up, they're in purple, we're in the blue and white. First game of the season. Can we start with a win? I really hope we can. And we're at home as well, so if we did get a win, that would be a good start on our objectives as well. We're going to keep the same kind of tactics we've been using all throughout the last season. It did work, obviously. Our team is getting better and playing in the way that we are playing. Let's do our best. Let's go. Lovely stuff from Mac. Managed to hold that off. GG's going. Robbie Gotts is moving up. The pass is up there, yeah. We'll shoot it early. Good save. Okay. Kind of lost a bit of fluency there with the attack, but it doesn't really matter. We got a corner out of it. Another chance to attack. Big corner in. Can't quite find the header we were looking for. Comes out to Robbie anyway. Let's go. Go again. Freeman out on the right. Exactly where we want him. There's a pass inside to Robbie. I'm going to shoot it. Oh, it's straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. Not enough kind of left foot curve to get that into the far corner from Robbie. And what a really, really speedy recovery from Jack Armour. Lovely tackle. Now we move the ball up again. Robbie got inside. Lovely play. Look at that. Setting up a load of space for Ollie Sutton. Forward to Freeman. Freeman on the right. It's a bit weird not seeing Ben out there on the right. Ben kind of really nimble, really small, really quick. Freeman's actually made a poor pass decision there and given the ball away, but we've won it back really well. Thomason, there we go. I won't lie. Since we signed Thomason, like last season, it didn't seem like we were always getting a lot from him in terms of, there we go, first goal of the season, guys. In terms of actually like seeing him make tackles or make interceptions. Like maybe it's just I didn't notice him as much, but he's obviously made a big interception there, big tackle there. After we've given the ball away cheaply, we win it back quickly. And we're able to hit Coventry on that kind of semi-transition, let's say. Okay, trying to... Oh, no. Good save. Okay. Trying to be really tight with my defending there. Trying to not give away too much space so that they could then get an attack going away. Get a shot off or something like that. But okay, we didn't defend that too well. They're going to go short now. They are indeed. Okay. Trying to cover it. This guy's just jinking and jiving. No! What the... I'm not sure how that has happened, where the keeper hasn't come out and grabbed that, but yeah, good pass across the goal, good finish. We go back 1-1. At least we don't have to worry about a clean sheet objective this season, because that was absolutely like driving me nuts last season. I couldn't do it. Basically, I think I got like maybe 2 or 3 clean sheets away from home. I just could not get the 5 that they wanted. At least this time it's just win the game. It doesn't matter how you do it. Win 10 home games. Hopefully we're going to be able to do that. It shouldn't be too hard. It shouldn't be too hard. 10 wins. We've got 23 home league games. Not to mention the cups. Of course, we won't be playing in the Papa John's. The EFL trophy is only for the lower 2, and in real life the kind of reserves under 21s of the... Is he under 21s or under 18s? I think it's under 18s. I'm not actually sure. Wow, look at that. That's way too much space. That's way too much space in the box there. They're defending maybe like a weird, really low line. Not good in my opinion. Kind of inviting trouble. That's... Yeah, no, come on. Good block. What? I think I must have pressed circle to... yep. Press circle to try and block it. Take out the player. We're going to go left. They always go left. They always... No, what? I went left! Oh, they always shoot it in the left corner off the penalties, apparently. And even that time, I dived the right way. I can't make the save. Oh, look at that one too. Oh, JJ lost his balance. That wasn't a foul. That was not a foul, basically, is all I'm going to say there. That was not a foul. Good save. Mac brings it up. A little bit kind of isolated there, so I'm going to turn back and find a pass. Kind of barking up a blind alley there. Oh, what a save. What a save. Well, okay, Ben Whitfield's going to come on, see if he can rescue the game. I do think he'll probably be like one of those super subs. And we'll have to get Mac off. That was not a foul, let alone a yellow card. That is... I'm glad that missed, because my defence just parted for them. So I'm going to take Mac off. That wasn't a foul. It wasn't even a yellow. It was never a yellow card. But, yeah, I don't know. The ref gave a penalty that we couldn't save. I'm going to say the ref's got it out for me in a conspiracy here. The new team coming up doesn't want us doing too well. There we go. We'll send that across, and that should be 2. That is 2. Robbie Gott has just gone off. I think that's Leonard Collins' first... I genuinely think that's his first touch of the game, and he's just put in a goal. Ben Whitfield wins it back. That might be his first touch of the game. Can't believe that's gone in. That's really annoying. Tavares. Okay, we're playing catch up again. Not the player is not... No, that's just a really bad pass from Jack Armour. I'm not sure where the foul was there. I probably just looked at the ref wrong. Okay, come on, guys. This has been a terrible show in the last 5 minutes. We've got, like, maybe one attack left here. JJ, that is awful. The fourth official has indicated there will be a minute. That's going to be that. It's going to be a losing start. The ref's going to let them take another attack, of course. There we go. And now that I've got the ball, that'll be full time. So, a loss to start things off. Defense very kind of shaky in places there. The second and third goal, obviously the penalty, I can't really complain about. Like, if they get a penalty, they should score it. But that's the goal to settle things for Coventry. That should never be going in. They ran from a long way back, and somehow kind of our defenders just just drifted away from the target man, the man who had the ball. So doesn't matter, guys. That's 3-2, our first loss of the season. We got 22 games now to win, 10 home games. And yeah, next up Sunderland, and then we've got West Bromwich Albion in the cup. But of course, guys, that'll be next time around. Colin wants to play. Okay, that's fine. We've got the monthly scouting report. Here we go. The first group of youngsters. The overall has got to be 60 plus, or we do not let them in. So let's see what we can get. Roman Clark, I'm afraid not. Let's take a look at the Youth Academy now. 60 plus, that's what we're looking at for the youth players. Hopefully we'll find a few hidden gems that are even better than that. So overall 50, 58, 51, no. No, 58 could be good. At age 16, you never know. But age 17 of 51, I'm afraid that's not good enough. And rated overall 50 is, I'm afraid that's definitely not good enough. We'll keep Mellor, Bradley Mellor, we'll keep in there. Just because you never know, that rating could start to rise. But for the minute, we're not going to do much. Just take a look at the standings. We're down in 16th. After that, we did the best. Of all the losing teams, we actually did the best. So that's why we're up in 16th rather than down in those relegation spots. Guys, thank you so much for watching this first episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Season 7 underway. We're going to keep pushing on with Barrow, not ending it anytime soon. Thank you for watching. I shall catch you next time.